Welcome to Her Health Podcast, your ultimate destination for all things women's wellness, fertility, hormonal, and menstrual health. I'm your host, Holistic Nutritionist Eliana. Get ready to dive into the world of nutrition, natural remedies, and overall well-being. From busting health myths to uncovering the latest research, I am here to provide you with the knowledge, empowerment, and tools you need to nourish your body, mind, and soul. I am so excited to be here with you to talk about all things women's health to help you thrive in every aspect of your life. Are you ready? Let's get it. Welcome back to Her Health Podcast. It's Eliana, your host, and I am so glad you're here today because we're going to be talking about something that affects all of us. And that is how our emotional health impacts our hormones. This is something I'm super passionate about because we're not just physical beings, we are holistic beings, meaning everything in our body is connected. Our mind, our emotions, and our physical health, they all work together. So when it comes to balancing our hormones, we can't just look at what we eat and how we move. We also need to look and think about our mental and emotional health. This topic is so important. Honestly, a lot of us don't realize how much stress, anxiety, and unprocessed emotions can affect our hormones. We often think, oh, I'm just so stressed, oh, I'm just nervous, but those feelings are having a real impact on our body and on our hormones. So in today's episode, I want to explain why emotional health is such a key piece of the puzzle when it comes to hormone balance and give you some tips on how to support your emotional well-being so that you can support your hormones and your body as well. Let's start with something that is so important, and that is the mind-body connection. Have you ever been super nervous or anxious and felt butterflies in your stomach or maybe like a tight knot in your gut? That is your emotions affecting your body in real time. It's physical proof that our emotional health and physical health are so closely connected. When you feel stressed or anxious, your brain is sending signals to the rest of your body. It can mess with your digestion, your heart rate, and even your hormones. A lot of women tell me they feel bloated or have stomach issues when they're stressed, and it's not just in their heads. It's your body's reacting to their emotions. Now, the gut is what it's called our second brain, and that is because it's where we hold a lot of our emotions. And when we don't process those emotions, they get trapped in the body. That tension, especially in your gut, can lead to digestive problems and even throw off your hormones. So if you're constantly feeling tensions in your stomach or your digestion is off, ask yourself, am I holding on to stress, anxiety, or fear? Because those emotions can build up and show up in your body. We all know about physical hygiene, like brushing your teeth, taking a shower, but what about mental hygiene? Mental hygiene is all about regularly checking in with your emotions, making sure you're dealing with those emotions instead of letting them pile up. If you don't take good care of your emotional health, those feelings build inside. They build up inside of you, inside your body, and they create stress on your nervous system. And that stress can cause issues like adrenal fatigue, high cortisol levels, and obviously hormonal imbalances. It's really important to release those emotions in healthy ways so that they don't get stuck in your body. And when we don't process Stress, sadness, worry, we can all the in our bodies, and that can affect how we feel overall. Now, let's talk about stress. Our bodies have two main nervous system states. We have the sympathetic nervous system and we have the parasympathetic nervous system. One is the fight or flight mode, and that is what kicks in when we feel stressed or anxious. And the other one is the rest and digest mode, which is when our body is relaxed and can focus on things like digestion, healing, relaxing. And when we're stressed, we get stuck in the fight or flight mode. That's our body's way of dealing with danger. Because our body doesn't understand the difference between us being anxious for an argument we had with our partner or a friend, or being chased by a lion. The fight or flight is triggered by things like work stress, relationship issues, or just the craziness of life. The problem is that when we are in fight or flight mode, our body releases cortisol, which is the stress hormone. And when cortisol is high for too long, it can mess with your other hormones like estrogen and progesterone. And here's the kicker. Even if you're eating super healthy, exercising, and doing all the right things physically, if you're constantly stressed, your body won't digest your food properly or balance your hormones. That's because your body is in survival mode. It's focusing on stress, not digestion or hormone production. So, if you feel like you're doing everything right, but not seeing the results you want, it could be because your body is in that fight or flight state. So now you might be asking, how do we get out of that fight or flight mode and help our bodies relax? So here are a few things that I recommend to help you process and release those emotions, and obviously in turn support your hormones. Number one is spend time in nature. Nature is a natural healer. Even spending 20 minutes outside in a park, garden, or near water can lower your stress levels and help your nervous system calm down. I personally love spending time by the ocean and outside in nature because it really helps me reset. Number two, we have journaling. Journaling is an amazing way to get your thoughts and emotions out. You don't need to be a great writer. You don't need to be great at writing. Just let whatever is in your head flow onto the page. It's a simple way to actually release those bottled up emotions so that these emotions don't stay trapped inside and cause stress. Number three, we have meditation and breath work. This is one of my favorite things because meditation and deep breathing can help switch your body from fight or flight mode to rest and digest mode. Even just 5 minutes of deep breathing before a meal can make a huge difference in how your body processes food and relaxes your nervous system. Number four, we have walking in silence. So oftentimes we just plug in our headphones, listen to podcast or music, but in today's world, there's so much noise already, like phones, podcast, music. Taking a walk in silence without any disruptions can help your brain rest and allow you to process your emotions. I like to do this for 10 to 15 minutes a day, and it really helps clear my mind. I think we're number five, and that is find whatever works for you. It's important to find what feels therapeutic to you. It could be yoga, it could be dancing, painting, or just sitting in a quiet place, singing, whatever helps you feel calm and grounded. Make it a regular part of your routine. Emotional release isn't just one time thing. It's something we have to do regularly and sometimes even multiple times a day. And so, why all of this matters for our hormones? When our nervous system is calm and balanced, our body can focus on things like hormone production and regulation. Your adrenal glands, ovaries, thyroid, and gut, they all talk to each other. And they need a calm environment to actually function properly. When you're constantly stressed, your body prioritizes stress hormones like cortisol over reproductive hormones like progesterone. This can actually lead to things like irregular periods, fertility issues, and mood swings. And I say this because this is exactly why my hormone balancing program is not just about nutrition. I don't talk just about nutrition and supplements. Yes, those are things that are super important, but I also help you manage stress, regulate your nervous system, optimize your liver detoxification, because these are all things that actually play a huge role when it comes to hormonal balance. And we cannot just focus on nutrition or lifestyle or one thing. We need all the pieces of the puzzle together. And that is balancing your blood sugar, balancing your nervous system, optimizing your liver detoxification pathways. And in my program, we work together one-on-one to create a plan that's actually perfect for balancing your hormones. I will guide you through nutrition, supplements, stress relief strategies so that you can understand your body and start seeing results. Explain why we're doing what we're doing step by step, because I think we need to have that knowledge. I give you a roadmap to success, a roadmap to balancing your hormones. Because if I just say, okay, here, do this, eat 300 grams of this and 50 grams of this and 20 grams of this, or I just tell you, oh, do this and exercise twice a week or whatever, you're not actually getting that knowledge of why and what actually does to our body, which is crucial when it comes to knowing our body, connecting to our body. And this is why I only take 10 women at a time, because you will get a lot of personalized attention and support from me, and I actually guide you through this journey. So if you're interested in working together, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram at healthywitheliana_, and we can chat about if this program is even for you and if it's the right fit for you. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this episode helped you see how connected our emotional health and our hormones are. And remember, it's not just about exercise or food. It's about taking care of your whole self, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Thank you so much again, and I can't wait to talk to you again. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share with a friend, and tag me on social media so I can say thank you. Remember to prioritize self-care and listen to your body. Until next time, stay healthy and vibrant.